Hello everybody, today we're going to unbox these Evergreen analog audio cables. These are 3 meters, which is about 10 feet, 3.5mm jacks. These are good quality cables for computer speaker. We have here paradigm shifts. They're kind of old, like 10 years old or so. They were probably like 250 a piece, like magnets. 250 a piece, like 8 or 10 years ago when I bought them. I don't know why it gets like this kind of sticky, but we keep it covered and doesn't matter. This is the stock kind of wire that came with the speakers. Looks pretty basic. I don't know. I believe they have a kind of bad ratio for sound versus noise volume kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for something that will get more clarity, right? Clarity to the sound. And, I don't want to buy something expensive because you know, these are like $500 for a pair, so it's not exactly expensive speakers. I mean, they're fine, but whatever. This is the back of the box. First, I'm going to listen for the last time to the speakers with the stock wires, and then I'm gonna try this out. And by the way, I want to show you that I'm using a good sound card with this, probably better than they actually need. So the sound card is not gonna be a weak point of the system. This is the computer, and this thing over here, this is sound card. This is Sound Blaster Z. It's pretty good. And speakers connect through this thing over here. Without it, I kind of get a lot of static noise. I don't know why, but this is like, feels like thick quality wire here. So we're gonna switch these to this Evergreen. They do not come sealed from manufacturer. Just come like this. And this is what we get in the box. It's green kind of cable. By the way, no music is played, and the speakers are turned on pretty loud. You may hear the, you know, the noise if they're turned loud. Let's see over here. So this looks good. I don't know what metal it is. Ideally, you would want to have something gold plated. I'm pretty sure it's not. Let's see what it says here. It says here, green copper. Copper is great, but copper can get oxidized. I mean, that's what it says over here, right? So I believe the connectors are, I'm not sure. Anyway, most importantly, how it's gonna sound, right? So I'm gonna open it. It's kind of cloth, kind of braided material. It should be durable. I have just connected the cords, and I can immediately hear, I mean, I'd rather say I can immediately not hear as much of the static noise. It's very, very minor. Yeah, it's very, very minor. It's like, I was a little bit annoyed by how it was before with the stock wires. So I'm already happy that I got these even before listening to anything. Now that I spent some time listening to these wires, or rather I would say to these speakers that use these wires now, compared to the stock wires, I can tell you that the stock wires for paradigm shift are garbage. This is garbage, like really, like this is like some cheap crap, like seriously. I tried like some others and like also were crap, like some kind of basic stuff. These wires, this Audioquest brand, these wires like change everything completely. The sound to noise ratio is like so much different. It's like huge difference. The clarity of sound, stuff like even the loudness. Now music and everything feels louder. Like quality sound, like CD quality and even some 24-bit quality. And it's you know, I didn't listen to 128 kilobit per second MP3, which which might not show that much of a difference, but with something well recorded in high bitrate format, these definitely make huge difference. Once again, clarity, sound to noise ratio, like the music is less harsh kind of. It almost feels like I'm listening to different speakers now. Everything feels very different, and I really did not expect the difference to be so big. And I immediately noticed by sound to noise ratio, and just like a couple of seconds of listening, I already knew this was like a good purchase. Each of them I paid like $75 or so like $150 for a pair, for $500 pair speakers, which may sound like a lot, but it made a huge difference. And for example, if you have some good speakers, and you don't want to change the speakers, because speakers is definitely the biggest factor, most important one, but also the most expensive one. You just want to improve what you already have, and if your weakest link are the wires, you need to update the wires, and basic wires that came with the speakers are garbage. These make huge difference. In my case, I have great video card, sound card, great sound card, probably that will be good for something that's even better than than these speakers. And so sound card is probably the strongest part, but speakers are fine, and the wires were garbage. You change the wires to this, and sound quality is a lot better. So it's definitely a good investment for the sound. Makes a big difference. I didn't expect it to be that big. So this was the review for the Audioquest Evergreen 3.5 to 3.5 10-feet analog audio cables. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'm gonna go listen to some music.